Subtract numbers mentally that include tenths, and this is going to be part 2. We looked at a whole number in part 1. This time I want to take the example of 27.6 minus 14.2. We could use our traditional method that we might have used before when we've had a pen and paper to hand. We'll say 6 tenths minus 2 tenths gives us 4 tenths, so that goes in our tenths column. 7 units minus 4 units gives us 3 units, and in our tens column we've got 2 minus 1, which is 1. So that would be 13.4. That's not too bad. If we had a slightly less friendly subtraction to complete, let's say 31.4 minus 26.5, we'd have to borrow from the next column to the left. So 4 tenths minus 5 tenths we can't do without borrowing from the units column. So 14 tenths minus 5 tenths is 9 tenths. 0 minus 6 we can't do without borrowing from the tens column. So 10 minus 6 is 4. And then 2 minus 2 is 0. So our answer is 4.9. We might be able to do this mentally. However, there is an alternative technique you might find slightly easier to deal with. If we say 31.4 minus 26.5 is really the same as 11.4 minus 6.5, because we can take 20 off the 31.4 and 20 from the 26.5. The sum's slightly easier to deal with. We can make it easier again by dealing with the next number to the right. You might notice we're taking the numbers from left to right in this mental method of calculation as opposed right to left when we do the paper-based method. We then look at the 6 in the units column. So we'll take 6 from both numbers. 6.5 less 6 just leaves us with the 0.5. 11.4 minus 6 will give us 5.4. So we didn't need to cross that out actually, that bit there. We just write above it 5.4. Then we only need to deal with the 0.5 or the 5 tenths. We use a different colour for that. We can say 5.4 minus 0.5 or subtract 0.5 from 5.4 will give us, we'll use a different colour. Or will we? Will give us 4.9, and that's our answer, 4.9. So we've got the same as our paper-based method. We've kind of chunked it down on paper here, but you can use that chunking technique in your heads and you won't have to carry or borrow rather, so you may be less prone to making a slip. So try a couple of sums yourself and see which method suits you best, see which one gives you a greater degree of accuracy. Hopefully you'll be getting this kind of subtraction correct without having to work too hard, and you can certainly speed up through practice.